Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to improve our geometry skills. Today is our day number 22. The problem for today is already on the blackboard. We are given a rectangle 9 feet by 15 feet, and we all know that 1 yard equals 3 feet. The question simply is, a rectangular floor 15 feet by 9 feet needs to be carpeted. How many square yards of carpet is needed? That's what it is. How many square yards of carpet is needed? Pause the video at this point, solve the problem yourself, and then resume it when you have the answer as always. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to pause and unpause. Alright, so the area is 15 feet by 9 feet, and we know there are 3 feet in a yard, so divide that by 5 and the answer is 45. That's all. Or is it? No, it's not. Alas, 45 is the wrong answer. This is not correct. What we need to understand, this is not correct. 45 is not the answer. If you want to pose it one more time and do it, give it a second try, go ahead and do that, but the 45 is not the answer. What we need to understand in this question, again, as I said, if you want to give it a second try, pause it again and do something with it and come back to it. What we need to understand here is how many square feet make a square yard, and the answer is 9. Answer is 9. I'm going to show you, I'm going to make you understand why 9. Here, watch what happens here. I have a square which is 1 yard by 1 yard. If it's 1 yard by 1 yard, the area of this thing is 1 square yard, or as mathematician would write it, yard squared. 1 yard square, as you can clearly see. How many feet in a yard? There are 3 feet in a yard, which means I can take this line here and break it up into 3 parts. There. From here to here is 1 foot, 2nd foot, and 3 feet. Similarly, I can take the other side and break that into 3 feet. 1 foot, 3 feet, the 2nd foot, and 3 feet, as you can see. So you're going to see here 1, 2, 3. That's 3 square feet, because this from here to here is 1 foot. From here to here is 1 foot. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet make a yard. 1 foot, 2 feet, and 3 feet make a yard. We have 3 more here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 square feet in a yard. 1 square yard equals 9 square feet. And that's what we have to do here. So therefore, the answer here would be 15 times 9 over 9. 9's drop out, and the answer is 15. Voila. The question is, how could you, assuming that you did get a wrong answer in the first try, the question is, how could you have avoided this whole nonsense to begin with? Well, the answer is, listen carefully, the answer is, since the problem is asking in terms of square yards, since the problem is asking the answer in terms of square yards, a smart idea, and if the punchline, this is what I refer to as the punchline is what they're asking in the problem. If the punchline is in one unit and the problem is phrased in another unit, it is always a good idea to convert the entire problem from the very beginning into the units in which the punchline is phrased. Here the punchline is in a square yard. So the smart idea would have been, instead of dealing with all this nonsense and getting the answer wrong the first time, the smart idea would have been to convert the entire problem into yards to begin with. Let's do that. So 15 feet from the very beginning, we should have converted into 5 yards. And 9 feet from the very beginning would have been 3 yards. And now we don't have to worry about any other nonsense. So now the area is simply 3 yards by 5 yards. 3 times 5 is 15. And yard times yard is u square yard. So 15 yards squared. 15 yards squared, but convention dictates that we read this as square yards. The answer is 15. That's it. We're done for today. I will see you tomorrow on day number 23. Here's what I've been doing here. On day number 1 through 10, if you've been watching my videos, you realize on day 1 through 10, I did not solve any problem. What we did in the first 10 days is to cover the basic concepts of geometry. Most fundamental, most basic concepts of geometry is what I tried to cover in the first 10 days. Then from day 11 through 20, we talked about, we dealt with the problems dealing with. Let's rephrase that sentence. We encountered the problems dealing with the concepts of area and circumference of circles. And then starting today, or starting yesterday, day 21 through 30, we'll do the problems dealing with rectangles and squares. Tomorrow is day number 23. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, over the internet via Skype or in person, just go to any of the website addresses, send me an email. Or you can go to kashwaniprep.com and get hold of me from there, okay? Thanks.